McHugh and Hallett, your front row. Oldfield and Newton, your second row. No mucking around. Clay-per-view pace truck pulls in. Stacked, packed and racked for 30 big laps. Here at Hi-Tec Oils, Toowoomba Speedway, and round number 2, the Queensland Speedway Ultimate Sprintcar Championship is green. And what a start from Hallett on the top, but McHugh fights back. Down the back straight away for the first time. Newton settles into third, and Hallett will lead lap number 1 with McHugh right on the tail, Benny.
He's trying right down to the bottom, everybody avoiding. Oh, just as I say that, Corbett rolls right through the holes. Stewart right on his tail. They survive this time through.
Oh,
There's
McHugh took the nose away from Brock Hallett that time. No, beg your pardons. Hallett trying to fight back on the outside, but now it's lost momentum as we'll go yellow, and O'Connell, the Cody variety, is facing the wrong way up against the concrete, Benny.
Ready to go racing. We're going to do this quick. It's 28 laps remaining. McHugh slides down the bottom. Hallett's there, but gosh, keep your eyes on Ryan Newton. He is menacing at the moment, and Oldfield watches for mistakes.
Yes, we're back underway in the feature race. Oldfield settles into 4th position. Nick Well runs 5th from men's, and Brodie Davis. We roll down the main straight away one more time. They start to fan out, trying to find a lane for them. Harry Stewart upstairs, further back in the field. Aaron Kelly on the outside of Jai Corbett starting to make something. We're 3 across the track, mid-pack. That's the battle on the screen right now. So McHugh, the leader, hasn't skipped away from Hallett. But look at the battle mid-pack, Benny. Here's the battle for the lead, starting to close up. They're starting to find their own lanes out there.
Yeah, absolutely. Now they know where to avoid, so that's okay. But look at the 3 different lines from the top 3 guys. Well is on the back of the 17 of Oldfield. There's a battle that's happening here. You see the way that Kelly in the Raw Metal Cork car was just nursing his way through. A bit of a bobble as we go back to the battle at the front.
Oh, McHugh upstairs, goes around the outside of the lap cars as Hallett just feigned out of the throttle a little bit. Couldn't go with McHugh. He starts to build some momentum back on the top. And this is where it's going to get very, very dicey. Watching these guys pick their way through traffic like surgeons as Oldfield goes to the inside of Newton. We're side by side for third, Benny.
Oh, he gets snookered in the process though, so he's behind Adam Butler, the Protect car number 10, just trying to stay out of trouble. Oldfield will have to try something different if he wants to deal with third place Newton at the moment. This is not over. We're approaching half race distance. Was that contact? Was that contact then with the GW racing car?
And Hallett as close as he's been in a fair few laps. Newton trying to ride the momentum upstairs as well as Nick Well closes in on him. There you see the battle for the lead. Look at Hallett drive off the bottom and go through to the lead. McHugh stays upstairs and Brock Hallett's taken the lead, Benny.
So watch now for McHugh, because McHugh, once he's seen that, he has to settle himself. He cannot overdrive this race car now. He's just got to find his marks, settle himself, and see if he can wrestle that thing back. But we saw this about 5 years ago at Murray Bridge, where Brock Hallett wrestled a world-class field in the opening round of World Series Sprint Cars, and he did exactly this. Stayed down the bottom. No disrespect, but that's what made him get the win, and it's making it work right now.
McHugh just got boxed a little bit behind Jaden Peacock. Newton is right on McHugh now, as is Nick Well. He's got the challenges coming from everywhere. Ryan Newton with a big charge. He goes through to P2. McHugh fighting back on the outside. Newton's got the wing back in the boot. Got the thing set right back, and he is railing around the top. McHugh fighting back to the inside, but Ryan Newton secures P2. Can he track down your leader, Benny?
Man, this is really interesting to see Lockie just go back a little bit now. Again, lap traffic playing a role in this because it just limits the options. Limits the options of where you can put the race car if you want to make a move. This is working perfectly for Newton at the moment, because at the moment, McHugh just cannot clear the lap traffic.
McHugh trying to fight his way back on Newton. Newton, you'd have to think, is out of this without a yellow, as Hallett is rocking and rolling around the bottom side of the racetrack and skipping away. McHugh with a big charge back on Newton in the battle for second. Slides Ryan Newton, goes back to second. Newton fights back on the inside with 5 to run, Benny.
Yeah, this is the closing stages. We're in that final 6th of round number 2. And now McHugh really starting to drive the car hard as it gets sideways, it goes left, it goes right. He's trying every trick. Now he touches the wall. There is contact. Newton stays down low, and that's enough.
What a battle for the final podium spots. McHugh back to the inside, slides across the nose. Newton coming back at him. Nick Well just on the outside looking in there. You see him in his shot right now. Newton downstairs, look at the momentum. McHugh's dragging on the top. Another big slider. Newton tried to block it, but he couldn't get down in time, Betty, as the laps are winding down.
It doesn't get much better than this, does it now? As with yellow lights, and with the yellow lights we have, it's Aaron Kelly in turn 1. Has taken the Raw Metal Corp car. 3 laps to go for round number 2. Let's go racing. Can Brock Hallett hold on?
Oh, we are very eager. McHugh with a big head of momentum into turns 1 and 2. Look at McHugh rip the outside. Here comes the slider. No, he's going to stay upstairs. McHugh upstairs. Hallett on the bottom, and McHugh steals the lead, Benny.
That's impressive. So now they count down 2 laps, but Hallett's still got something down the bottom. The wings are pinned back. It doesn't look like Newton's got anything for this battle at the front. This will decide who gets the big money. White flag out. McHugh on the top side. Hallett had it for most of this race and has let it go. It slipped out of his hands. And Lockie McHugh will get the win for round number 2.
Come on, Toowoomba, how about some noise for Lockie McHugh? Woohoo! That's some noise. Get your trophy here from Paige. Hey, Lockie, you needed that restart. You made the most out of that restart. You just railed that thing around the top side. I saw you back it up on the top side here before that restart, get some momentum going. That's everything you needed.
Yeah, obviously, yeah, that needed that restart, but sort of started running that top line before that yellow and got past Ryan up there and knew I could make it work. So yeah, knew if I got a good start, I thought I could have something for Brock on the outside, but he was definitely better than us on the bottom. Just kind of got a bit lucky.
And super technical race between yourself, Brock, and Ryan all battling through traffic. It's not very often we see you back up in a feature race. This thing wasn't real comfortable mid-feature race, but you needed that yellow. You made the most out of it, and you got yourself back on the top step. It's nice to see you work and dig out of a hole. These guys love seeing you. You have to work for a win.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, Nick and I tried something a little bit different for the AMA, and we weren't that great on when the track was like this at Thunder on the Downs. But yeah, probably still didn't get it quite right. But we'll keep working at it and try and get better when the conditions are like this.
And obviously, you guys have popped the Kenworth on the top of the top wing there. You got new sponsors, new race set. You're all getting set for a very, very busy December season.
Yeah, it's about to get real busy. So yeah, it's good to have a couple of wins leading into this busy period, and hopefully the SRV Road Freight Australia 1 can keep it up.
It's never easy to have these conversations. You were home and hosed until that yellow. That sucks having these conversations sometimes, but you did what you thought was best for your team. You rolled the bottom. The car was very impressive there all night, and sometimes they just pull one out of the bag. Hey.
Yeah, I felt really good down there. Obviously, you know, at the start of the race, I was moving around behind Lockie and was good enough to get past him, and just thought I just kept running the low line there, and all the lappers seemed to get out of the way, which was nice, and felt really good. And yeah, then the caution came out. So it is what it is. It's congrats to Lockie. You know, he obviously took a risk and railed it and got the job done. So we got some good notes from tonight and felt pretty comfortable then. So yeah, big thanks to the GW Racing team, Kaiser Wheels, Slade Shocks, Inglis Race Engines, all the great partners we got. So yeah, we'll won't be back here till January, but I feel like we've got a good package to go with.
And super technical race in that middle part. You guys were sort of slicing and dicing around and moving things around. It's fun for our point of view to watch. I know it's not that balls to the wall up on the cushion type deal, but super technical to watch. And you guys were really impressive at that time. Yeah,
just had to be really patient and pick your line and sort of go slower to go faster. So no, it was a good track. You know, tyre wear was pretty good. So congrats to Toowoomba and their great efforts. But yeah, looking forward to coming back.